Hey everyone, Tritsu here. Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be commentating over my climb so far in season 15. And I picked two games here where I think can give the most learning value to me and also to you guys. And yeah, I just want to try this out, see how it goes. And it's going to be pretty much identical to how I would review my ranked games, and the only difference is that I'm recording it and speaking my thoughts out loud. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy, learn something new, and if you have any suggestions on future videos, or maybe you want more videos like this, let me know by commenting. And yeah, let's get into the gameplay. I I haven't watched these games and since I played them pretty much. This game was, I think, 2 weeks ago. I started on the grind a little bit late, I think a week after January 9. That's when the season started. And then this game was on that week, and I took a 1 week break again. So yeah, okay, I go for an invade here. The matchup, Kindred vs Viego, should be winning. It's very favored to us as long as we know how to play it. The big thing on this matchup is timing your ult on Viego's ult. So you cannot let him get a reset. You need to prevent it. And you need to use your Q to dodge his W. As for the other lanes, Master Yi is kinda annoying. Syndra's a bit annoying, but it is playable. I'd say the comps right now is favored to us because it's just easier to play, and I have a pretty much a counter matchup. So reason I go for this invade is because support, and I assume ADC is like base checking bot, and I'm comfortable I'm not gonna get one shot here, although it is kind of risky. But this is a Masters level game, and if I can do this, you guys definitely can do this in your games if you're more in the mid low elos, because everyone's AFK, you know, nobody's guarding this, so you just get free information. I do this kind of poorly. You need to stand here and then W. I walked in a little bit too early, a little bit too much. So yeah, W this as soon as you can and then put a ward on the raptor area, because Viego can start raptors and invade me, right? Okay. So I start bot here because I like to do this play where I go red buff into here, into bot lane gank, or into gromp invade. The bot lane gank is very good against a bot lane matchup where it's super volatile. So we're against a Draven Karma right now, and we have a Lucian Milio. So double enchanters and double lane bullies on AD carry. So there's gonna be a lot of fighting down there. And if there's not a lot of fighting, the great thing about this padding is you can just do a normal full clear. So you can do red Krugs into raptors and just go up. Or you can even look to do raptors and then go all the way around like this if they're looking to push in your teammates. So I like this padding a lot. The only downside is that you are patting up if nothing happens bot, but that should be okay, right? So if nothing's happening bot, then you'll get more chance to stop if that's the case. So I'm gonna skip a little bit here. We don't see Viego on raptors. Okay, I don't go for the gank. So yeah, I look bot, there's nothing really happening. So this is what I'm saying. You can just flex your clear into the raptors and look for opportunities there. So top's fighting right now, I should be looking. Yeah, so we see Viego now. So at this timer, around... So both junglers should be finishing their third camp at 2:30. It's 2:15 right now. We see Viego. that means he did red into Krugs into Raptors. Same as me.
In peace.
So I ping that. I should be pinging that more because my teammates are not gonna pay attention. I should also look mid a little, just to check Syndra's conditions here. We give first blood. That's before the update with the first 3 kills. So this is actually piece of strength for them already. So I'm a bit sad here because I'm patting to him and he dies. Okay. So since we know Viego's patting here, we know we have mirrored patting, which just means if I'm on Gromp, he's on Gromp. If I'm on blue buff, he's on blue buff. So you see me pinging there, you should always ping it. Even if you never assume your teammates know it, because that's just not reliable, right? So now my bot lane knows that Viego is patting into them and I'm patting away from them. And then they can play however they like with that info. So I'm also pinging this potential gank because he might skip his camps. I don't think it's good, but he could. So I ping it regardless. If it's a good play or not. So it is still a play. So I get unlucky here with the mark. Okay, this is important. I don't know if you guys saw that, but watch the Master E. Watch how he moves. He's warding right now. So he went like this. He went straight, and then he like looped back a little bit weird, and he's going for a ward in the pixel bush. See that? So we know there's a ward there. So if you ever want to gank that, I can't come through river. I have to come behind. I'm pinging this a lot because Viego can E, W flash, whatever. And they're just dead. See, here it is. He goes for this gank that's not gonna work. Actually, it might work. I'm not looking right now. It might work. But since I warned Milio and Lucian, they shouldn't die to this. And yeah, I mean, I'm just faster to recall. He's still fighting. I'm already recalling. So Milio flashes. That's the worst case scenario. Is they survive, but they have to flash, which is fine. That's like a win for us. Now he is like a minute behind me at least. Like, what is he doing here? He's just greeting this, and Lucian still has flash and barrier. And since I recall right away when there's no play, a lot of people would just like hang around here for no reason or force a gank top when there's a ward. And it's a losing lane state, by the way, because Mastery killed. I just recall, protect my camps. So when I was in Fountain, I was playing to protect my camps, but now I'm playing to protect bot lane because I know this guy's gonna greed for it by the way he's playing. So I just stay here behind lane. I'm ready to flash UWE. And now it's too late. I just won the game here. They should be careful. Yeah. It doesn't matter though if I still win. They are too low to do this. And I don't overchase here. I just instantly go back to my camps. And the game is won from here. All I have to do is not throw my lead. Even though Viego gets 2 kills, the problem is he's late to all this. He's forever late compared to me. By the time he clears his top side, because this is his pathing, right? He's going like this. I'm already on my second quadrant. And him being late like that will be punished, whether now or later or in 5 minutes. It will be punished eventually. We will see how I do it. But yeah. I don't recall here right away, just because I want to clear one side of the quadrant first and then recall if I have to. You never want to recall and then leave all your camps up. Usually clear one side and then recall and then clear the other. That's a general rule I follow.
Ready to chase? Too bad.
So we can assume he's behind 1.5 camps of clear. And what I mean by that is that when I'm on Raptors, we can assume at the very best case, he's on Krugs. And when I'm on Wolves, he's on Raptors. He's like a camp behind me, pretty much. And I'm maybe a few seconds late. And I ping here because I know that all his camps are up, like I said. So he could do this, Krugs into Raps, or he could also just do this. And since I'm batting away from that play, then I wanna ping it, right? So it's a play I cannot counter. And if Dragon is taken, I don't really care about it, just because I can take everything here. Take Mark as well. Because in games like these where you're ahead, but you have a lot of gold, the objectives don't matter too much as long as you can take them back later. And we just see Viego and Karma move from top line bush to gank mid. I don't know how that gank was ever gonna work, but we see them dip this way. You can replay it a bit. I should be looking at this, by the way. I look a little bit, and he dips to the right, and then Karma dips to the right. My mark also disappears, which means I can assume he's taken both of these, or my mark at least, and then just went like this. So his next play is either gonna be a gank like this with Karma, like that, or just take Dragon, or re-clear towards the top. I don't have to do anything like complicated here. I just have to tell my Milio to ward somewhere. Either ward his camps, ward Dragon. I told him to ward Dragon. I'm also pinging away from this play because Viego is there, and Syndra's first move if you see map. So a lot of jungling is just tracking the enemy jungle and pinging off bad plays and pinging off the position of enemy jungle. That way they can never make any good plays. And Viego ends up not being there. So I'm a bit confused. I don't know what he's doing. The most likely thing he's doing is doing this. Like I said a while ago. He's either doing Dragon or doing his camps to re-clear up. So I ping that option. And I'm looking to meet him here now. Since all that time they were skirmishing bot, you could have cleared this already. And then clear this, recall, and then play like this, or just straight up go straight. So I'm looking to contest this. I'm not looking to give this up. Okay, then Viego shows there. So I just take, I think the play here should just be take grubs or look for a top play. But yeah, I just take grubs. Yeah. So when you're winning, you want to take grubs over Dragon, preferably. And usually, when there's two objectives up like this, you can't take both even though you're winning hard. It's just how it is with the grubs and Dragon. So you just want to take the one that you can. And grubs is the one that I can, and it's the one that I prefer. Okay. Syndra is looking to dip. Okay. So this is a very obvious invade from them. Viego just took Dragon. Now he's pinging, probably pinging to play here, and then pinging Syndra to come with him. So I'm already pinging the play on bot lane. To be very careful. I used the control ward here just to save myself time. So I think I had my W. Yeah, I had my W in cooldown. I did not feel like waiting because of how time sensitive this particular sequence of the game was. I just wanted to know right away. It's probably not ideal because I had sweeper. Yeah, actually, that was a misplay. I should just be sweeping there. So, yeah, I need to be pinging bot lane here. That's good. Let's skip a bit. Okay, here it is. Here's another game-winning play for me. So, we're still mirrored batting, except it's down this line now instead of this. So when I'm on red buff, he's on red buff, or one of my camps at least. When I'm doing Krugs, he's doing one of mine, so either Krugs or Raptors. And then from that info, the only play he can make is either dive them right now, which they can't. I guess they can cancel. I guess he can cancel the recall. That's a play. Or he could just go here with the Syndra Scatter of the Week, and then him comboing his W, and then kill Annie. So I'm looking to cover that play. Another play he could do is just take this recall and then come back here, but by the time he does that, I'm already gone, so I'm not even thinking about that. And by the way Syndra is positioning, it is so obvious that Viego's right behind him, because Syndra is on this side of mid lane, and Annie is on my side. So if you think about it, Syndra will never position like this if Viego's not behind him. And I'm here. I'm here to counter. I flash Q ult to prevent the reset. And now the only thing we need to do is me and Annie fight this guy. Let Viego take the Annie possess, and I fight Annie. And hopefully Annie can get this stun, but I should not. And this doesn't even matter. I just win, because I'm healthier. Okay, so game is won. I just won 2 back-to-back plays, and I'm getting another mark here. He's dead for 13 seconds, so I have time here to get this mark. And from base, from base, I'm walking out of bot here to make a play or cover a play, because remember, I took all of this. He took 2 of this. He left 1 up for sure, because I left 1 up at the time of the mid play. So his only option is to go here, make a play here. Right? So I should be walking this way, not top down. Because if I walk top here and he walks bot and gets a double kill, the game is suddenly super hard. Right? When you're winning, you want to suppress the enemy jungle. And that comes from, again, jungle tracking and pinging off your teammates. And you will get opportunities like this, where you can just suppress their play directly. So whatever he wants to do, you prevent it from happening. And what's gonna happen is that if you do this enough, they're gonna be so choked out of options that they have to go for desperation plays. And you will just win. And ideally, you're suppressing their play, but also keeping your income high. It doesn't happen here, but that was his only play. And like I said, he left 1 of the camps up, so I just take that. And if he hasn't made a play bot yet, he should be transitioning to do this, right? Or he's taking a very long pathing like this, and I just miss it completely. But I don't think that's gonna happen with the info he has. He's not gonna do that. So I'm also wondering where he is, because remember, these are his only camps. So I'm like, this guy's not showing bot. He should have already cleared this. Maybe he's waiting here to just jump out of Annie and kill her. So I'm like, I'll invest a little bit of time to protect this guy, and nothing really happens, so I just leave. So I can't invest too much time. If Annie dies, it's whatever. It's bad for sure, but if Annie dies, then it's not my fault anymore. So Annie was in that lane state to begin with. So here I'm like, where is this guy? I don't know where he is. So I'm just gonna clear. There's no real place for him right now. So this is the time where I can just show. But if any of my laners are vulnerable, like the Annie was, I have to invest a little bit. So here comes the play from top. Karma actually roamed all the way up here. And there he goes. Viego just was spotted there. Because remember, he started from here. And I'm guessing he like walked here a little bit, or walked mid somewhere, and then walked to his top side and realized everything's gone, and then he just waited here, I guess, and synced up with Karma. And I know he's gonna be here because it's his only play again. This is the desperation play I was talking about. Like, if you're the enemy jungle here, you're not just gonna do nothing. You wanna force something, because you have nothing to do. From his point of view, at least, and his mental. I actually kind of misplay here. I should be waiting a little bit more. Like, I should wait on this tri-bush for him to appear. But this is okay too. So I was walking towards Annie anyway, but Annie was a bit not paying attention. But she does eventually, and stuns him. This is still playable. That was close, but I knew I was gonna win that. And then we don't go for more here, because it's just risk that we don't need to be taking. Okay. When we recall there, we saw Viego do this, so he's gonna be doing this into recall, into clearing his spots like camps. Because we've been tracking him pretty much perfectly. So we should assume by now he's recalled, walking to his spots like camps. And since Grubs and Dragon is desynced, I can take this. By the time he finishes Gromp, he's gonna look to do this, and I can look to cross and prevent him, suppress his play. And it's gonna be perfect because bot lane is also recalling, and by the time they get back, they'll be strong, they'll be able to fight the dragon, and Viego will be very sad. But no, I actually tracked him super wrong. So here's what happened actually. What he did was, he did this, and then just went straight. He didn't even recall. I can tell he didn't recall because he has, like, he's pretty much 1 HP. And there's a ward here suspiciously. So yeah, I just pushed this guy out. None can hide. Okay, in these situations where there's a bunch of 1v1s happening, you need to play it slow and really think about it. So Syndra is 1v1ing Annie. It's a losing fight for us. Karma is here. It's definitely a losing fight for us. So I just back off. I just don't do grubs. It's sad that I can't do grubs, but you can't int your lead away just because something goes wrong, you know? You gotta be ready to give up a play. Because you are still ahead, you're not losing, you know? A lot of people would just fight there. So I just run straight dragon here to take a fight here instead with Milio. And I'm very comfortable doing display. I do display a lot with Kraken Slayer because you can do it super fast. As long as you Q into the wall like this, or Q into that wall down there, and making sure you're autoing this constantly, never missing any autos. If you miss one auto, 1 or 2 autos, you're gonna be late. So watch what I do here. I wait for my Kraken proc and then I Q out. And I should be okay. There we go. So let's watch this again. I actually don't do the Qs into the wall properly, but I think that's partly because I was focused on watching these guys on the screen. But ideally, you'd want to be queuing here a lot. And not Lucian, sorry. For Viego, if he wanted to stop me from doing this, he just needs to take 2 grubs and then go down. That's it. He doesn't have to take everything. But then he greeds the 3rd grub, so he's late here. And I know he's gonna invade me because he sees that I'm low, so he's like, oh, this is my chance to get back in the game. I ping Annie to come. And it gets a bit close because I misplay, but as long as you ult his ult, you'll be fine. See that? And then now Annie has stun, he just has to wait. Boom, he's stunned. Got that. Boom, he's dead. So, again, let's watch that. Watch the animation of Viego ult. You gotta get used to the animations, so that way when you see them, you know what to do. So that animation right there. I mostly look at him, not really the circle. I don't look at this at all, really. I look at him, and when I see him do this thing, I just press R. So I definitely die. And then I have my E-proc here. Done. And then from here, it's mostly about just pushing for turrets. It's not really about patting anymore. You can kind of just run around the map and force everything. But still, you gotta be smart about it, you know? You don't want to just force every fight, even though it's bad. Alright, so I'm just gonna skip a lot more here. We'll skip more to the fights. So maybe we can see some fighting mechanics here. Yeah, not much to say there. Oh, here. So, watch how I take Herald. This is how you take Herald solo. And it's a lot easier if you have Kraken. So you hit it from behind like this. And what that's gonna do is Herald's gonna be pointing this way and crash into the wall. You wanna make sure that when he crashes into the wall, you Q out or position out. So that way you can auto. And then you kite all the way back. And I will show you another trick here if I do it. So I position behind them, hit the eye, auto Q, make sure you auto Q. When he does this thing, you can always dodge it. You don't have to get hit by it. And I actually do misplay here. I auto way too much. Or I auto way too close to that I get hit, but it doesn't really matter because I have so much damage with the eye popping, and I can just combo that with smite. So eye pop and then smite. That's how I brought that down to 2.7k to 0. So now, usually the game plan with Herald, when you get the Herald, is that you use it to get mid prio or bot prio for this upcoming Drake. And you want to sync it up with this wave. Because if there's no wave, they can just kill the Herald easily, and there's no resistance reduction because you don't have a wave. So Herald will just do less damage, I'm pretty sure. So here, I should be dropping Herald. Yep, there we go. So I'm syncing it up with that wave right there. And then I see Karma here. He's griefing. So watch this, Karma shows up. I just go all in here. I E right away because I want to slow her and then get Annie to speed up and then stun, but it doesn't even matter. I'm so fed that I just kill her by myself. I life still here a little bit off ramps. And just play this low. Syndra is alive, so you gotta be careful of her multi-stun, right? So I'm looking here. Okay, now we see her. My team should be helping me here do drag, but they're not, so I just let them die. If they wanna potentially end the game away here, that's fine. I'm more concerned about this objective. But they seem to be okay, so if the fight was a little bit more closer to me, then maybe I would join. But yeah, in situations like these, you want to prioritize the objective first, because killing them is uncertain, but taking the objective is certain, right? So you want to play your chances. I see Viego from here kind of fog up, so I'm like, okay, let's kill this guy on his second cap. So I ping like this, so Yone doesn't show. You want to walk to the far left here. I sweep in, and then he actually cleared Raptors already, so we just jump here. Take that. And yeah, it's just game over. It's not much to say. Let's skip to some more fighting maybe. Oh, I int here. I get bored, I just go in. Yeah. We take out the con. Let's see how we end the game. Oh, this is nice, I think. Yeah, I save Annie, watch this. Do my ult. The otters just barely almost hits and kills her, but I have ult. I flash smite. Oh, I didn't even smite. So yeah. Let's see this. Oh yeah, Karma was greeting for me. Watch the Karma here. If I tag her with my E, by the way, it's insta-kill. Especially because she just used the shield there. I E, I get the slow, I proc it, boom, she's dead. Here I just take the kill. Here we're setting up objectives, so I tell Millie to ward here. Make sure to always walk with your support, by the way. Especially if it's an enchanter support, you want to be walking with them to get vision. It's not gonna matter this much this game, just because I'm so ahead. But in general, you want to be doing it. So that way, if you get picked off, the enchanter can save you. If they get picked off, you can save your enchanter. And here, I get baited by my team. Classic. So watch this. They're greeting for mid turret. My team is, without my side laners. So this is pretty much a 4v3 if they want it to be. Which I think is a 4v3, if I remember. So we fight here. Take Viego and Master Yi is here. And since I already queued in and I have no ult, we're not surviving this. So I give away my shutdown, unfortunately. What happens here? We got a stun, okay. And then Master Yi ults away. Yeah, we can just back off now. We don't have to keep going. Especially into no vision against Syndra. Yeah, we almost int there, but I save Annie. I see Yi is a bit stunned. I try to go in, I can't get him. Lucian's fighting on the side. I'm like really confused, I'm gonna be honest, what to do here. I see Viego, I just proc the E on him, he's dead. Syndra's low. We get them, we just do burn. Syndra's in the pit. Let's see how she got there. Oh no, she tried. Played this a little bit slow. Don't need to rush. We're winning this. I bait. I let Master Yi go into my Lucian so I can kill the Lucian. So I can kill the Master Yi and pop off like this. It is a bait, but like I'm more valuable than him, so it's okay. And Karma's here for some reason. Again, same thing here. If I proc E, I win. If I like throw the E at her. There, I might have been able to flash forward instead of back. So I'm not sure, actually. Maybe I was just inting. So yeah, at this point, just take every objective you can and fight everything. I'm Karma's caught here. Take that kill. Then we just end the game. So yeah, that was a good game of how to play this matchup, and also just jungle tracking and suppressing enemy jungle. Alright, so let's get into the second game here. And this game I played just yesterday. This was actually against Tarzaned, and yeah, I was a bit nervous, not gonna lie, but we still have to play the game. We go for an invade here because my Maokai called it, and I'm like, okay, sure. And yeah, we see Clud here. I'm like, okay, we're fucked. Because we don't know where Lux is, we don't know where Bard is. We have to walk in here. And they could be warding our jungle as well on bot side. And Bard misses Q. That's our key to fight back a little bit. And we actually get a kill here. I don't know how, but we do. I guess the weight damage was a lot, and then Ezreal was in position to secure it. So we got first blood there. So that's very, very good. We get a ward under blue buff right here. Oh, I don't know what that is. So blue buff right here. And that means he's starting red buff. Or, yeah. He's starting red buff, or he started Raptors, because he was a little bit late maybe. So, yeah, I pinged that. I don't ping the Raptors, I don't think I thought about that in game. And our Ezreal gets another kill. And now we know we need to play for ball lane, because that's our win condition, right? We don't want to be playing for top anymore. I was never going to play for top, but if you have a winning ball lane like this, or a winning side, you need to be really playing for them and forcing a split on their side if you can. This game, I don't think a split is good. I think I can just play normally. If I had a safer top lane, like, I don't know, Ornn, or yeah, just something safer than Teemo and less volatile, then maybe I would force a split if I could. But yeah. This game as well, just like last game, we have opposite padding. So we're mirrored. I'm on wolves, he's on wolves. So I need to ping that, which I do. And one thing we need to realize here is that after that kill bot, they actually shoved the wave. So it fully crashed. That means this wave is bouncing back slowly. And on the next wave, the wave will meet here, roughly. So from here, I'm already thinking, okay, maybe I can full clear, not take grab, and actually go all the way around like this. Because they're not gonna ward here. The chances of them warding here is really low, because they want to ward here, right? Because if you're thinking from Tarzan's POV, Ballin is slow pushing into us. Kindred is patting down 100%. That means I can gank after the full clear like this. So my only play, if I want to gank bot on this next wave that's coming, not this wave, you always want to be ganking on the wave that's coming, is I need to go around and skip the grab and fight like this. So let's see if I actually ping that. Yeah, I do ping it. And I'm pinging topside as well. I'm pinging Bard is missing, but Bard shows because he has to help with the slow push. And I think my Maokai has the same idea because he's warding already. The ward's kind of useless, but it's okay. It's so nice to have some vision. So watch this. Watch how we ping on the next wave that's coming. So I'm watching the wave. It's like, yes, it's gankable. I ping on the wave itself, and I all in ping as well. That means to my teammates, oh, Kindred wants to fight and gank on this wave and all in. So you really have to communicate to your teammates what you mean. I think the higher up you go, this will be a lot more useful. But if you're like low to mid elo, pinging on the wave itself is just fine. You just have to communicate somehow, because a lot of people don't ping. Like they just expect their teammates to mind read them. And also, watch this. Watch where Bard and Lux posture after this wave right here. Watch Bard. He's going up. So he just warded right now. And he dips back down. See that? So he just showed coming from the pixel bush. So I know that pixel bush is warded or the tri bush is warded. So my only play is to go over here, hop the wall, or maybe go around, and then gank from behind. Because they have a false sense of security. So you see how I'm pinging like this? Ezreal also pings that it's warded. So we're all on the same page here. And they wouldn't be fighting like this if they know if this is warded, you know? And my Maokai has Hex Flash, I think. Yeah, Hex Flash. And yeah, this should just be a kill on one of them. With Maokai W. There we go. He takes the kill for some reason. That was super grief of him, but it's okay. This is a misplay from me. I actually recall like that. I need to be recalling in the bush. Because now he knows I'm recalling. He should know, but he might not. So, after this play, he should be coming out of base like this. Right? Like that. That should be his batting. I'm a little bit late to my camp, and there we go, we see him. I'm a little bit late to my camp because I went for that play, so I just gotta be mindful that I am one camp behind in clearing speed. And watch how me and Maokai syncs up the play here. This is really good if you're a support player. I am, like, my play right now is to recall and open top. Maokai is syncing up with me as well to make that play happen. And to match the Bard's roam. Because if Bard's also thinking about this, then Bard will roam top. And that way he covers the Bard play, and he also makes a play with me. And we see this wave actually is frozen topside. So we don't do Krugs here, we just gank top. And this guy is looking to ward, but it's a little bit too late. So we just go. He's forced to take this, and also it's a cannon minion. No laner is gonna give that up without slightly contesting it at least. I take the kill, and while we do this, we actually see Wukong force a play bot. I knew this was gonna happen, but I didn't ping it, so that's a mistake from me. So yeah, I'm already pinging to protect Ezreal here on the dive. So I ping him off to not help him shove, because we need to boat recall, move as fast as we can to protect this dive. This wave should be slow pushing and crashing, and they should be killing my Ezreal. That's their only play. So I'm pinging him, making sure he's like aware that he needs to put a stall, and I buy boots. Okay, I don't buy longsword or dagger. I buy boots, because this helps me get faster to save Ezreal. And Maokai also gets Swifties, so like we're really on the same page here. I also get a control ward so I can ward this. That was the whole point of it. I don't control ward right away. Now I do, so because Maokai is near me. And this guy should just be dead. Boom. It's gone. He gets caught by the Lux, but I think this should still be a kill. Yeah. Okay. We are 3-0 now, so same thing as the last sequence. Me and Maokai sync up the recalls, open top, and make a play there, and then we probably just need to protect bot lane again. Oh, what happened here? Okay, yeah, so they were actually doing it. So when we killed Wukong here, he just ran straight, I think, to try to deny this for me. So yeah, I think I jump in a little bit too early to fight here. Yeah, so I still live this, I think, as long as I get the grubs, because I get healing from it, from the level up, and I do. Yeah, it was close, definitely. I should be more patient there and just get 1-2 grubs, doesn't really matter as long as we get the kills. This is an overstay for me. Yeah, the correct play here should just be either recall. Actually, I don't have that much gold. I should just be full clearing this and then maybe recall, fight like that, or just full clear down. I shouldn't be overstaying, because I'm not gonna catch this guy. He's already cleared everything. So yeah, I should have been doing this instead of what I did there. Yeah. We're gonna skip a little here. There's a bot fight, a bot force. We should, yeah, I pinged everything. So we know he's putting down. And I'm a little bit late. So I'm padding wraps, scrugs, and my mark. So this is the downside actually of me going for this player here when I invade. Is that, oh, what is this? Okay. Since he's already cleared this and I haven't, I am a full quadrant behind. So when he's here, I won't be there to cover the play. Right? So, since I did this play, Wukong can force a fight here, here, without me being there. And it's just up to my teammates to survive. So here's the force. I think Wukong dies. My mid lane gets dove actually. With Kled there. I didn't realize this in game, so I just kind of walked in here. And I'm like, why the fuck is Kled here? And why is Sakali just push-checking me with 1 HP? Oh, it's because Kled is here. And I was so bamboozled by this guy being here that I died to him. But yeah, anyways, they kill Wukong, so yeah, I mean the only play for both junglers here is spot side, I think. So I'm just walking out there and we just see him. We see him here. So yep, we see them there. I look to force drag here because I love doing this play where you just force dragon, especially with Kindred, because you can do it pretty fast and you can hop the wall and no one will see you. I control wood first just to make sure I don't get seen doing this. And if you think about his padding, he's already done Krugs. He's doing this, and then he's doing this. What is he gonna do next? Go like that, gank mid. Pretty much go upwards. He's not gonna check this. He might, but I'm willing to take the risk because I have a winning bot lane and way first move. You just gotta make sure you're using your Qs properly here. I Q out, Sakali is moving in, and it seems like they know I'm here. So I'm okay with this. Again, I have a winning bot lane. Way first move. So I play this. Just gotta make sure to kite out and not be too eager on the objective, right? Because whenever you're fighting, like when one team is collapsing on the team that's doing the objective, usually you want to fight one side right away if you can't finish the objective right away. In this case, I can just smite it, and now we just dip. We get free Drake. The only advantage he has over me is that he is first to topside. So a topside gank, topside invade. Invade he can't really do because there's nothing there because I cleared it. But he can do a topside gank. So once he crosses mid like this, I just gotta make sure to ping my Timo that's nearing under the bit there. So I'm pinging now. I'm pinging a lot actually. And I can't ping anymore. So once Timo still stays, it's up to him to survive the play now. It's not my fault if he does. Because he chose to stay there. And I think he's winning lanes so hard that it doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter. He survives the gank. I think he wins. Yeah, he does win. So yeah, that was tough. I think what the Wukong should have done is, yeah, this play was not good when Timo's that lane gapped on him. I'm not actually sure what he should have been doing. maybe just clear his top side and play standard, not really flip the game even more. Just my opinion though. Because now I can do this and just take the mark. Yeah. So here's a little trick for doing groups on both sides. You can always jump here if you're from this side, or if you're from right side, stay here and then let your W get vision, and then just auto queue in place here. And this grub will target you, and these two grubs will aggro you and try to come around. And by the time they come back, this one will be dead, and you can take less damage from the other two. You can do this with Graves as well, but Graves is a bit awkward because of the bullets. So I W here, I auto Q band. And I block my E. Boom. And now it's a lot easier to take this. I actually greed way more than I need to. I knew they were gonna be here and we weren't gonna finish everything. I just wanted to take one. Partially the reason why I queued over here. Luckily, there was no one there behind her. I'm behind Bard right away, so I could just queue out. So that way they don't get the feats of strength, right? Because you need all three. Okay. Right here, my way dies, so I can't do Raptors here. I gotta catch midwave because if it's too large to just let go to waste. I gotta at least get some XP here. Not let him get a play. I think he still does though. I'm pinging top because Wukong was there before. I think I need to ping ball as well because Wukong can be there. Yep, there we go. Okay. I recall, get some items. I go for tabbies here just because their bot lane is a non-factor. I know it's triple AP, but Wukong is insanely broken right now, and Clad and Wukong are the only people that can get on me. These three are not performing well, so I'm not really scared of them, you know. If they start getting fed, I will consider selling my clock armor here. But Wukong just does so much damage and like healing, and I don't even know how he gets everything. But he's so broken. Becomes unkillable if he touches you. So right here I should be eating Lux instead, so I don't have to flash. But it's all good. We burn both flashes regardless. So yeah. Since Wukong was here before, we know he's batting like this. I recall, make a play. So we know he should be clearing his last 1 to 2 camps, and he shows up here. I don't ping just because I don't think he was in any danger. But I probably should have, because Bard could have ulted Ezreal, and then Wukong came up behind from lane. See that? So I walked down a bit to see if they're fighting, and I just recall. So since I'm so ahead here, what I can actually do is just create the run out as Gromp. Or I can just play normally, do this, do this, do this, and do this for objective. Either one is fine, I think. The other one is just more risky. And he does overstay actually. That is a crazy overstay from him. So, just because he stays here, we know we're gonna be stronger and ahead if we just do Dragon. I don't really want to do this anymore, just because I'd rather take Drake. That's just how I play. I like objectives. And he's hitting turret. That's interesting. So yeah, we'll definitely be ahead of Drake now. They still die. 2v1. So I think Ezreal gets a little bit too close.
Shut down.
So that's unfortunate.
Killing spree.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. If I think I can't contest Dragon here, by the way, I should just be booking it here once I realize they just died by themselves.
Never a promise.
But I think this game, I was pretty confident that I can still do this. Oh, I remember. It's because Wukong used ult and he was like 3/4 HP or a half HP. And I was comfortable that we can fight 2v3. Because he is not in a condition to fight right now. I am. So I was like, okay, let's delay for our teammates to come here. I'm like, nah, we can't anymore because Colette is here. So yeah, that's when we give it up. And look where I'm going. I'm going straight for the mark. To that play. And I changed my mind because Wukong shows on a ward. And if you walk like this, like I did, you actually won't be seen. And since I have Kraken, I could just work this down. Like super fast. I don't know if Clyde saw me there, but yeah, so I just start this. Lux can't see me because I'm out of vision. I kite back a little. Now they see me. I think I was in a ward. I auto Q. I have my teammates here. I get hit by that because I can't dodge for sure, but we still got it. Wukong was nowhere to be seen or be a threat of the Smite Steal, so we're all good there. I just go normally. I take my quadrant recall, get atoms. And we're still on the same side of the map, because remember, you showed here, he took this, 2 options for him, he continues his clear, or recalls and does the same thing as me. Either way, he'll be topside. So I want to suppress his play, I want to be on the same side. Maokai steps a little bit too far without me, and I was afraid this is gonna happen, because if you look where he's at right now, I can't help him if Wukong jumps, or Bard just engages. And yeah, we have to fight this with Maokai being chunked. I ult here, I get caught by the Bard ult. This is very bad for us. I think it's still okay. I don't know if it's killable. Do we win that fight? No, we don't. Yeah. He takes that with Smite, so I'm like, can we start Herald? And no, we can't. So yeah, I just go back to my camps. You don't grief your lead away. Just because you lost something, you don't want to just grief just to take it back. Like, it's fine. You will find opportunities later. Play for them. I know we got kind of hard gapped on those fights, but it's okay. Really fun. Alright, and then we take this. Okay. Oh, okay, I see what I did here. So my decision making was, this guy's catching mid or crossing bot. He was clearing this, and he's gonna cross bot eventually. I'm like, what if I just loop back like this? He'll be around here, and I'm totally fine with that as long as I get Herald. Because we can crash at least 3 turrets. We take this, crash one of these turrets, and I'm so down trading that for my bot side camps. And another thing is that he has nothing to do, right? Since this is cleared, he either has to stay here, hope that we start it, right? Which we won't, because I know that's an option. Or he just starts it himself, which he can't, because we have teammates here. Or since he has nothing to do, he's just forced to go down. And I use that to my advantage because I have something to do, which is doing raptors into the cards. I don't know if that made sense, but it did for me. They force to play mid. That's part ult, I think. So that's good. And same thing as last game. or I actually don't remember as last game, but whenever you have Herald, you want to use it to get prio on these two turrets. So for the other side, these two turrets, and sync it up with the wave like this. And you want to time it to where it's near the dragon spawn. So around 20 seconds or 30 seconds. Because it will force lane priority and someone will have to catch mid or catch bot, wherever you put it. And then you guys can fight a 4v5 temporarily. And usually, everyone has like first, second items, and it's gonna be taken pretty fast. Herald will be enough to create enough pressure. And I think I look to use it on bot instead of mid, because I mean mid turret's basically dead. I recall here pretty quickly to get Sorry Dirt and control ward. And oh yeah, I do use a mid anyways. Yeah, this is fine. Because bot turret and mid turret's also pretty much dead, so I just choose mid, because mid's more important. My Maokai gets caught here. Again. I was getting a bit tilted, because we were winning so hard. But then this guy just keeps getting caught without me. Because he can't, like he's not playing patiently. So I'll show you guys how he got caught. So this is for support players. I'm looking toward here. He's looking to take a ward here without me. He needs to be looking at me. Because I'm the carry, right? So he has to burn like this, and I have the ult and I don't even save him. So I'm like, this fight is over. We have to get out. So yeah, we have to give Dragon there, and I just have to take this blue buff away from him. And yeah, we have nothing else to do. Oh yeah, I remember this. This is a grief Atakan take. I got tilted from the dragon, and I'm like, bro, let's just take Atakan. I think they're all in recall, so we should just all take this. And I missed the smite, so I was getting pressured by. Like I was getting low. This Bard ult was so clutch though. It delays them for 4 seconds. Or however long that is. I don't time my E-smite here properly, and they get attack on. So yeah, we lose a big fight there. But it's okay. They only have 1 dragon and I think 4 grubs. So it's not that bad. All they get is some XP. Like realistically. And Wukong ends here by going on the Maokai solo without vision on us. This guy already used ult. I'm like, this is hard winning. But he's still so tanky, look at that. I use ult so I don't get probably executed by R2. And yeah, my team just cleans up this fight. And now it's a Baron fight. What happened here? Oh yeah, it's the same thing again. Maokai gets caught, and I think Wei tries to save him. No, they both get caught. They just had to wait for me. Like, look where I am. Why are we trying to take vision like this? You know? So I even ping, like, wait, I'm coming, guys. And they get engaged on without me. And yeah, so since my teammates are dead, we are 3 range champs. All we have to do is poke them out of Baron. Poke them out enough to where they can't do it comfortably. They could actually just stick it and wait to kill me when I'm looking for a steal. But the goal is to just make them uncomfortable, and they got uncomfortable fighting the 5v3. And yeah. I was thinking of ulting that guy actually, but I'm like, if you get caught, bro, it's all you. I'm gonna save my ult for myself. I wait for my W to come up, just so I don't get lapped on that bush. And I'm pinging my team to play for Dragon now. And we do. This time, I really make sure I'm with Maokai, so when this guy gets caught again, we're fine. But Wukong is showing top. So I mean, this is just a free drake for us. I think he thought that we're gonna contest again out of base, but we didn't, so now he's late, so he has to give. Or he was just clearing his camps while I was moving down. And they saw us, and now they're too late, so they're like, let's force the play top or something. I'm not really sure. Okay. So their only play is to dive with Demo, basically. I'm pretty sure that guy has no flash. Or no sums at least, from the last fight. So I'll just take this mark. I can't really recall and then go top. I won't be on time, and yeah, they do dive. Can't do much about that. I recall Cash's wave. Make sure they're not doing Baron. I actually called to do Baron because Wukong is showing bot. I have Kraken. This boy doesn't see us. Glad eventually does, and we have to get off it. I'm actually panicking here because like, how is Maokai getting out? He has no flash, but he W's and then gets out and Q's the Kled off him. And all I have to do is Q here. A fight breaks out here. I save the Ezreal. Watch the ult. Whenever you're ulting your teammates, try to make it so only they are ulted and not the enemy. So he's rooted. He's stunned by Bard. I ult. He just has to stand still. He's good. Kali comes back, and we just clean this up. What do I flash there? How am I flashing? Oh, it's just a panic flash. I didn't need to flash there. Yep, okay. We just stick blast gun here, take the kill. And then we go back to Baron, we take that. We open bot out of Baron. Because remember Wukong was here somewhere. So we need to protect the counterplay. His only counterplay is bot turret, force, or my camps. So we cover bot by going bot. I'm even pinging here. Oh, and I remember. We die here. So my problem here is that I just straight up meleeed him. My reasoning was that I had an item and I have tabbies. And he only has 2 items. So he has Trinity Force and Maw and Murks. I guess he has almost completed item on his third, but he has MR against me. I'm like, there's no way this guy should be able to be that tanky. But he has 156 on him right now. And I really underestimated the amount of armor he gains. I even pressed tab and I'm like, how's this guy so tanky? But yeah, this is just a lesson for me and for anyone playing Kindred. Is to always space no matter how fed you are, just because you will always get one shot. You're not a tank, especially if you're going crit. Always space, never try to melee. I thought I was fine meleeing, and we lose that fight there. He turns it. My team always wins that. Okay, a fight breaks out here. Okay, this is Femtech Drake. We get vision here first for them. That's why we were able to make this pick. At this moment, you have to press R like instantly. So I'm pressing R. You can hear me press R and spam it. And I'm able to get it off. If I don't get this off, we might just lose the fight. I won't be able to deal damage to Wukong and apply anti-heal. He's still healing a lot, by the way, through anti-heal. He's still so tanky. And I'm glad my team clutches it out here. And yeah, just free trick for us. Actually, no, they actually steal it. Watch this. Watch the Lux. He doesn't kill the Lux, and that's stolen. I'm pretty sure that was Chemtech, so yeah, it was. So that's really unfortunate. I'm like, there's no fucking way. But yeah, okay. So we just clear some camps here. We look for a pick. I don't really want to do my camps here on bot side, because whenever the game is this long, you want to just group up, get a pick, especially in solo queue. Get a pick and then play to end there. My team was the one that actually gets picked. We try to force here, we don't catch them. Yeah, we're just forced to give up the play. But Wukong overstays. So I'm like, we can just kill this guy instead. This time I learned my lesson. I don't Q in, I don't melee him. I let him get onto me first. So watch this. Wukong can very easily just all in me. But I don't. I like kinda step back. So I'm not, see that? I'm stepping back a little. So he has to dash onto me now. Ult out. I used the E on the right one. And I'm queuing backwards, I'm not committing in. And we don't kill him, but we burn his ult at least. That's good enough for us. We also burn his wall. So now we just recall play for burn. Yeah, let's see this fight here. So, whenever this happens, where they're engaging onto you, you have to be ready to turn. My Maokai, again, griefing, because he's not ready to turn. I don't know what he's warding nothing here. So we all know we all know that their team is around this area, not here. So he needs to be here to be ready to turn, but he was here warding stuff, so I kept pinging him. You have to communicate with your teammates what your intentions are. Don't let them guess what you want to do. Look up where my Maokai is, and look where they're engaging from. Really bad scenario. So best move here is for all of us to kite to the left and let Maokai ult come. Luckily nobody gets caught there. Maokai is still on the blue buff. And he's very late. And watch what I do here. Never do this. So Wei is walking this way. I'm like, that guy is definitely dead. I have to save him. And I have to ult. And I try to, so I Q in. But he just flashes out. I should have known he had flash, because he would never walk like this if he didn't have flash. So I flash out and then ult. And I am 1 HP, so perfect ult from me. My job here is to apply anti-heal to everyone, to as much champions I can, and let my teammates just clean up after. So I'm trying to kill Kled here. I know he's gonna die to Baron. Boom, he's dead. And I just hope my team can clean up, because again we are range champs. We're a lot of both. And if a full engage comp can't finish and can't completely wipe us, we will win on the backhand of the fight. And we do. We just take Baron. I take Chemtech here. I think they trade my mid turret, or they trade the way. We get Chemtech here. And we look for play. Okay. Oh yeah, it's because Maokai has a flank. And this is just an easy engage for us. Lux is caught. I Q to the side here. I don't know if you guys saw that. I Q like this. So we don't get both binded. Only one of us will be binded. He gets binded, but I don't. My E procs there. He got the kill. This guy has no Q. But he still ults us. Yeah, and then we just look to break as many turrets as we can. We get chunked here, by the way, with the Bard Q and Lux ult. So I'm like, we can't play this anymore. But my team wants to keep playing it. And you just have to commit. I get caught by Lux Q, which is very bad. And yeah, I have nowhere to go. My team still wants to fight down. And my way is able to get through it. Dies, but that's enough for us. I have GA now. So yeah, it's so winning for us as long as we play this properly. Wukong, we saw him on the wolves. So I'm like, we can kill this guy on the ground. And I think everyone to play it. And yeah, he uses his clone there. Yeah, he used smite as well, so he can't just slow me and get out. I space out, I kite out, so I don't get ulted. Bartol's coming, so I Q to the right. I get hit by the Wukong ult, fortunately. But it's okay, I flashed the Lux Q. And he's still alive. As long as you're in melee range of Wukong, you will just live. So yeah, this is how the champion is. Just gotta be careful. I dodged the Bard Q there. Dodge everything. And yeah, it's just winning from here. We just take it. We'll look at the fight in normal speed now.
This next one will be easy.
And if not,
Just to see the last fight of the game.
Rip them to
shine once more before the end.
Yep. And we just walk in. And yeah, they can't do anything. This game was... It was a good game, but it could have been cleaner. I think major mistakes for me is trying to save my Maokai, actually. Even though Maokai is the one that made the mistake, I shouldn't be dying for this mistake when I'm in a position to not die. It's different when he makes a mistake and I'm right beside him and I can't do anything else. But like, for example... Oh, I messed it. Like, for example, right here, I shouldn't be dying. Like, I should just let him die. Or at least make it in a way where I'm committing just enough, but not too much that I die. You know? Because there's 3 examples of this where he just leaves it. And I spend way too much resources trying to save him. So that's all for the video. If you guys enjoy this type of commentary, gameplay videos where I'm reviewing myself pretty much, I'll do more in the future. Let me know in the comments. And yeah, that's it for me today. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye.